Okay.
It's time to get crafty into the Easter spirit. Fun, colorful crafts with K.
We're going to show you with K. I like that.
With K. That's a lot of alliteration.
We're going to show you how to make some salt dough egg ornaments. This should be fun.
Okay, it is fun, and I have right away a disclaimer. I'm just full of them, full of disclaimers today. First, if you saw a promo that said I was going to do Jell-O eggs, oh my goodness, those went totally awry. So my house looks like a crime scene right now.
So warning, if you put that on your Pinterest page, it's a dangerous project.
Pinterest makes it look very easy, but it wasn't in Kay's world. So I decided to do these cute little ornaments.
Those are nice.
You're familiar with salt Play-Doh that you can make at home maybe. Your kids maybe have used them to do thumbprints or paw prints. Well, as I was getting the salt, all it is salt, flour, and water. As I was purchasing more salt, I remembered, hey, wait, I shared a Facebook post once about how toxic those are to puppies and dogs. And I went, oh, I can't be promoting something that's harmful to animals. Yeah. So I Googled quick while sitting in Hornbachers. And sure enough, it is very toxic. That's, So if you have any of those from your kids maybe made at church or Sunday school, I mean, all with good intentions, right? They found that dogs are very attracted to them. And then when they ingest them, the high levels of salt totally throw off their electrical system. Oh. And a lot high incidence of death. So, okay, so no to the salt dough.
That's a warning.
This is plan F. But you know, I did some more research, and then really, they have this in different brands. I don't work for Crayola, but it's just air drying clay.
Okay.
And if you want to speed up the drying process, you can put it in the oven at a low degree. I'll put it on Facebook. It's like 180 degrees for an hour. So this is not toxic to animals or children, but you know, you don't want your animals or kids to eat it because it doesn't dissolve. So it'd be okay, don't squish that now. I made that prepared. Here, play with this one for a minute.
Thank you.
I got that all nicely rolled out for you. It took me a while. Yeah, so isn't that, it doesn't stick too bad?
No. Right? Great.
And with your coupons at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or 40% off coupons, this cost me like $3.
Nice.
That's cheaper than buying all the salt and the flour. So, all right, so that's what we start with. You can roll it out like with a rolling pin. Okay. And I did that already for you.
Thank you.
And if you can see, you know, about a 1/4 inch thick, not too much, not too thin, not too thick.
That's just right?
Just right.
Medium.
Yeah. So if we do that, then you roll it out, and then you find some cookie cutters.
Yeah.
And so here's like an egg-shaped one.
Love this.
But then I found these other, I started out just thinking I was doing eggs, but of course I got carried away. I'm like, oh my goodness, butterflies. No squirrel, Easter squirrel. Yeah, so if you push that, just like you're making cookies, that's the next step. And I would suggest even before you lift it out, can I show you a little trick?
Please.
That's okay, it'll work either way.
Go for it.
Take your straw and make your little hole.
Oh, where you'd want to hang it?
Right? And if you just lift up a little bit, like that, then it comes out. Then you go.
Nice.
Perfect. Right? So then.
Now I can just sort of rip this apart and then
you bet.
I've got my thing. And
then you can either let it air dry for, I think it's like 3 days just by itself, or help it along in the oven.
Okay.
And there, you know, I broke a few. Let's be totally honest, totally transparent. There's a few pieces laying around in the Jell-O room. there's some. So you know, okay. And so here's what I decided to do. Well, you guys are figuring that out. And now you could take, say you were doing this with kids or yourself. You could look around the house for different textures, right? Have a lesson in textures and stamp textures on them, right? And I decided this time to do spray paint and markers, these paint markers that I've talked about before.
Nice.
Yes.
But if you were doing it with children, younger children, I would suggest just get your acrylic paints out. Acrylic paint and brushes, and that's just such a good motor skills and creative imagination. And you do that after you bake this first, then paint. And if you want to put some glitter on it or some buttons or things like that. Oh, I did spray paint mine. So
I was going to say,
oh yeah, here's the baked.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, here's the baked one. So from
Okay.
that to this, kind of, yeah.
Works.
Works, right? And then I spray painted them, and I'll give you each one of those. We can
Thank you.
decorate. Are
You spray
ready?
painted it with just white?
That one's just white.
Okay.
But now a few of my spray painting went awry too. I have some kind of curse on my house right now. I'll be having a shaman come in and fix. But so one of them got all crackly. So I decided that
I love that
I
one.
just added glitter.
Well done.
And I know glitter makes everything better.
Yeah.
Right?
Well done.
So that would be fun, just a bunch of different colors.
Are you
of
really
glitter.
going to spray paint in here?
Oh, I'd like to. Can I?
Oh. Well, no.
I don't
Oh.
We need
well,
like
no.
a
I was like the Mrs. Rogers of.
Do you know the rules of spray paint?
No, I don't know the rules of spray
It
paint.
goes everywhere.
Well-ventilated area. You need like all four sides of cardboard.
Remember that time I just had fingernail polish out here and you about fainted?
Yeah.
You just pass out on me. So I already spray painted it for you. I just spray painted it white so they could see what you were doing on it easily.
Okay.
But you could spray paint it a color like this and then decorate it.
Right, that's what I did with these. And yeah, and here's a little cute flower. Oh, and here's a little tip. So I have one of these trees. You could just put branches in a vase with marbles.
Yeah, I like that.
But because they hang and they move, I did both sides.
Oh.
Which is just double your
Instead of just one.
surface fun of
Yes.
space
well
of fun,
done.
right?
Twice as long, then you can distract the kids and have them do
Right.
that activity.
So these are interesting. Try them out. So they're a bugger to get going. When you first buy them, it takes a while to get the ink and paint up into the tip. But then once you do, now it's just ready to go.
Okay. And then you can just do whatever you want on it?
Yeah. You could do your name, your initial, just polka
Kinda
dots.
like that you did the lines.
See, isn't that fun? It's
Yeah.
different than a marker, isn't it? You can feel the difference, right? That's beautiful. It's a minimalistic. Hold it up for the people. Your mom would hang that on the fridge if it. There.
With pride,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I'd make it into
Okay.
a magnet and just be like,
So
look
then
at that.
then we can come back and yeah. Oh yeah, you could, or a necklace.
We're going to play tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, well, you could do that too. But with the so you can color in a lot, you can fill it in. I think this would be fun. It's fun to hang on the tree, decorative little centerpiece like that. If the kids make them, it would be fun to have names and maybe set them at each place setting for Easter.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a little, the grandmas and grandpas of the world would love to take one of those home from the kids.
Right.
Like you said, you can, cute. You can put a magnet on it, turn it into a necklace.
That'd be nice, right?
This could be an earring for me and my glitter, all that glitters.
It's gold.
Yeah, today it is. Yep. And what else? Yeah, so a little bit of spray paint. Even, can you smell the markers are even a little, whew.
A little bit, yeah,
Little
not
bit.
too bad.
The spray paint, you for sure want, sometimes I think, oh, I can get away with just doing a quick spray on a couple. In my house, at night I was in bed and I had to open windows. I mean,
Yeah.
so you really do want to do that in a well-ventilated place, the spray paint. If for some reason you want to hang these outside, that is just, it's kind of scary. It's a scary egg.
It looks like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yes. It looks like Humpty Dumpty had a bad day. That's Chris's. But there's no judging here. There's no
Right,
judging.
this is art, right?
It is, remember? Always try new things.
Although you kind of were teetering on
A
judgment
little bit,
there.
I was. I haven't had enough coffee.
She's an art critic.
No, I'm an
you
art
go.
supporter, never a critic. Rarely.
So would you need to spray these again?
You could but here's, I tried that too.
Yeah.
I try everything a little bit just to, so I did that and then I took some polyurethane. You know how I'm a fan of the polyurethane, especially if you're going to have it outside. But if you can see, it got a little blurry.
Oh, so
Right?
just be ready for that.
Yeah, which isn't a bad effect. I just didn't know it was going to do it.
Yeah.
So it does, and I had let the markers dry for a while.
Let's tell people your
Website.
Facebook and
Yeah.
website
Okay.
so people can follow you.
Okay, let's talk about Kay. I have, my Facebook page is Kay Hildy, The Art of Living. And then my website is khildy.com. I do have a store. You're welcome to shop around. On Facebook, I'll share this episode, and in case any wonderful facts you missed, you might need technical information you need. A lot of people will reach out to me. I'd love it if you share, if you try it. Yep, I love doing that.
If anyone can make a better Humpty Dumpty than this,
well
please
then,
share.
we'll have a contest.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Kay, always
Thank you,
great to have
Kay.
you here. Stay with us. Much more coming up right after this.